now I'm gonna do another instructional on delay, one of my favorite effects for doing spooky sound and stuff. Okay, go ahead and in here, gonna go ahead and just even out this EQ more or less on there. Hey. Oop. Be just a little bit off on each one, but it won't be real noticeable. There we go. Default. Default is a good thing. Default. Default. Okay. Let's see. How should I well, I'll start by telling you what delay is, how it works. This is the delay effect right here. Again, I do have a nicer one I've downloaded, but the basic one works okay. You can either do it by tempo or by time. I've not messed around with the time version because I've never had any cause to move away from tempo. Okay, notes is how long they last. Your quarter note, it's going to last longer if you than if you go down to 16th note, and where the effect's going to happen a lot quicker. I usually leave it at quarter or even move it to eighth or drop it down to dotted quarter. Okay. Now, again, just like with reverb, works dry and wet. 50-50 is half of it's being affected by the effect, half of it isn't. Now, you can use delay real effectively at low levels, but since it's mostly used to... basically, delay is really extreme reverb. It's an echo effect. I'm pretty sure I've described most of these already on other videos. I've just been kind of recording away on these, so I'll be putting them up in a sequence, but I'm not recording them all at one time. I've just been kind of recording in bunches, and I'll get them up as soon as I can get them edited and put in the right formats and everything. I'm rambling, sorry. But what you want to do, I'm going to go ahead and just use a real slight at about 20% wet for the first one here. And I think, again, I'm going to split these up so you can kind of hear the differences. I'm going to space them out so you can actually hear just a little bit of how it the delay affects things. Okay, that was that one. So that's actually the last one. I'll move that up to the top. Trance. Never mind. It's not like I can't go back and fix it. Anyway, okay, the top one I'm going to go ahead and put it to 20% with no decay. So this means it's basically going to be working like a reverb there. The second one, I'm going to put it at I'm going to go ahead and stick it 50%, and I'm going to put a 50% decay on it so you can really hear what decay, how that affects it. And the last one, I'm going to go ahead and move this up to 75% with a 75 decay. And how the decay works is that's how long the echoing lingers after it's hit the actual parts. Because the way delay works is that it tends to take the loudest aspect of a track as it goes over it, and that part is what you hear mostly as it echoes. For example, I've used this already, but a certain horror movie that you get a that is delay. What's going on is that's probably 100% wet, and I would say somewhere between 60 to 100% decay. How wet it is depends on how loud the echo is, decay is how long it sticks around. So it might actually be a low decay with high wet for delay. But I'm going to go ahead and this is about 75, 75 for the third one. And then I'll go ahead and dupe it out a fourth one and just get a nice effect there. And then I'm going to stick those at 100 and 100. Well, 90 and 100. The decay only goes up to 90 on here. Okay, and then I'm going to extend this out so you can really hear the way it just echoes or fades away. And this should be pretty good. Delay, like any of these effects, is depending on how you use it, it can give you a very, very wide range of effect, of its effect. I mean, it's very difficult to describe delay properly, so I'm just going to go ahead and render this out. Save it first. Then render as New York delay. I bet a lot of New Yorkers experience a lot of delays, but none quite like this. Okay, you should be able to check this track out and get a nice understanding of what delay does, what it sounds like, what you might want to use it for. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.